Hey guys, J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss Final Fantasy 9 Remake and what's going on with the game, what's going on with the anniversary, all that good stuff. I know we have a few screenshots, not screenshots, but concept arts. We had a few, just celebrational. We have this movie here. It's just CGI cutscenes from the original game. There's a whole bunch of merch, just a bunch of stuff going on. So I want to cover that today a little bit. Just talk about, the celebration of 25th anniversary of FF9, which is a big deal for a lot of people. As for me, I enjoy FF9 for the most part. I haven't beaten it, but it's not like my favorite Final Fantasy game. I just told people it's not really my favorite. Like, I tolerate it. But if they come out with a remake, I definitely want to play it. I made a vow to people on Twitter that I want to play it on X. So I definitely want to give that a shot. But let's get through the meat and potatoes of this video because you guys are not here for concept arts, all that. I'm sure everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen what Square had to say. Just a celebrational thing. They want to know, like, what's your favorite moments from the game. So it's pretty sick, right? It's pretty neat that they're doing this. But let's get to the meat and potatoes, like I said, about the Final Fantasy 9 remake as a whole. Why we haven't seen it today, why we haven't seen it, during like the Japanese time zone, all that good stuff. There's an insider called Nathan Drake, whatever his name is, on Reddit, not Reddit, but Reset Era, and his point blank asked, like, what's going on with the development of Final Fantasy 9 remake? Is it canceled? Is it, slash canned? Is it in trouble? Is it where is it? As far as he knows, there is a. As far as he knows, it's in development, right? That's as far as everybody knows. Even like Nate the Hate, Jason Schreier says Final Fantasy 9 remake exists, yada yada yada, right? Multiple insiders. But the problem is now there's stuff resurfacing now, surfacing, not resurfacing, that Final Fantasy 9 remake's development is in trouble. Could possibly be canned. It could possibly be canceled, and that's pretty big news because if it's true, then Final Fantasy 9 remake is not coming, and it's gonna be upsetting a lot of people. I know a lot of people are looking forward to a remake. Even I was. Like, I want to play. I want to give it another shot. For me, the OG FF9, like the combat system, just felt slow and sluggish. I don't know if it's like maybe just the speed of like the characters' ATB bars going up. It just felt really slow and methodical. That's why I played it. I played a lot of it. I was on almost the last disc. But it's just like I just couldn't push myself through it for some reason. For that reason, I should say. But for seeing Final Fantasy 9 remake being like development trouble, a while back there was like some word going around that they had another developer on the team, doing another development team working on this, and Square didn't really like the way it looked. So they brought it in house. Apparently, the memorial. I forgot. Sorry if I'm butchering you guys' names, but it's the fan-made 25-minute opening sequence of FF9. A lot of people like mind blown by it. A lot of people were happy about it. But some hardcore fans, it wasn't really exactly sold on the design, the art style of that remake by fans. But apparently, that was like a big push on Square to be like, we need to take this in house. We need to like make sure it's way above that, because if a fan made project like the opening sequence of 25 minutes gameplay, like voice acting and stuff like that, which somebody shout out that Ben Starr was apparently in it. I listened to the voice lines and it sounds just like Ben Starr. So shout out to you if you were part of that project. That's kind of neat. That's sick. But the project probably opened up the eyes of Square, so that's why it's probably in development hell. If it's the case, I hope it's not canceled, because a lot of fans are looking forward to the remake, right? Because it was leaked in 2021 on the GeForce list. A lot of it's coming true. Like, we got the Final Fantasy Tactic Remaster coming later on this year, which I got ordered. But this is not good news for Final Fantasy 9. If it's true that if it's being canceled or it's in development hell, in trouble in development. So this is not a good look. I know a lot of people say, well, we haven't had official news, so this is not really like a delay or anything bad. But if Square is having issues with Final Fantasy IX and they cancel the project, I mean, what we got left to look forward to other than, for me, I got Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I got Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not sure about the Final Fantasy 14 if we're getting like another expansion soon. But Kingdom Hearts 4 is a no-show. Dragon Quest 12 is a no-show. There's apparently a new near game in development we don't really know about. So it's like all these games that Square's got under wraps, we don't know much about, like other than Final Fantasy Tactics. That's like the only thing. And then we got Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake, HD 2D. Like that's coming out. A lot of people are looking forward to that. But other than that, it's like Square don't really have anything major coming. Like Tactics is beloved. I am looking forward to playing it. But it's like if Final Fantasy IX Remake's been canceled or it's in big development trouble, like that's a huge blow on Square. Because as far as we know, they was gonna make this like a 1-for-1. It's gonna be like they're gonna keep the combat system. They might tweak it a little bit, but it's gonna be like just a nice graphical update. It's gonna have maybe some voice lines. I don't know if we're gonna have voice acting, but it's gonna have some voice lines and probably new scenes maybe. But other than that, it's gonna be like a faithful, like a no risk, high reward. Just bring the game back to like a modern look, and that art style, right? But this is kind of big. I want to cover it. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling on at this point, but it's kind of a big deal, right? It's a big deal for Final Fantasy IX fans and Final Fantasy fans as a whole, because many of us, including myself, was looking forward to seeing this game. I thought we was going to get a review soon. I thought we was going to get a review this month or even at the Summer Games Fest, and they show off Killer N. I thought maybe there's a possibility we could see Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, and I'll have a video on that talking about if I think it's still going to show up this year. I think it will, but I know I made a video earlier talking about, I want to get back to talking about that and possibly some, what we could see in the future, what I want to see. I know I made some videos on that before, but, I want to touch up on Part 3. But this is big. This is huge. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Final Fantasy IX Remake possibly being canceled, or possibly just like having development issues right now. This is kind of a big deal if it's true. Nathan Drake is going to look into he's going to look into it with his sources and see, like, one of the sources said it could possibly be canceled. I guess he's kind of reliable source. I'm not quite sure. I don't follow a whole lot of like insiders and stuff, but the game's in the works. I mean, because Jason Schreier and many other insiders say, yeah, the game is in the works. I think even Tom Henderson even talked about it. So, I mean, if it's still in the development and everything's going smoothly, maybe it's just a bunch of hog water type crap that's just being spread around. Maybe it's just false rumors, and maybe this game will get reviewed later on this year. Maybe it's going to be on point. Maybe it's going to be delayed. I don't know. Hopefully it's not canceled, like I said. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys still hopeful for Final Fantasy IX Remake to be revealed this year? Are you guys kind of worried about the being canceled or possibly being a really big major development issues? Like the insider and his sources, and some people are saying like Insider Gaming is also reporting as well. So it's like, if it's true, then yikes, right? This is a big blow for Final Fantasy 9 fans, Final Fantasy fans, and Square Enix, because you know what? They and the fan-made project, the guys behind it, are actually saying, "Hey, well, can we talk about it?" Like, they're posting a little bit of tweets at, I don't know, are they teasing us? Are they like getting us hyped up? Are they like trying to get Square to open up? Maybe they know something about it. I don't know. I just hope there's a lot of hope. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more Final Fantasy 9 information, updates, feel free to like, subscribe. If you guys like Final Fantasy as a whole, you like my content, feel free to do all those things. Share with a friend. Let everybody know what possibly could go wrong with Final Fantasy 9. What is possibly going on. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys worried? Are you guys still excited? You guys, what's your hype level? What's your concern level? I would love to see what you guys have to say in the comment section below. And as always, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. And of course, as always, I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Feel free to follow, join, and we can talk more about this at a later time. With that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.